Hi there, it's Sturgle. Welcome back to my playthrough of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templar. So we're close to finishing this game. So very, very close. We made lots of discoveries about the Templar and that nice Spanish lady family. And we think that the children, this is hundreds of years ago, during Spanish Inquisition times, we think that the children that we thought the Inquisition murdered, maybe they didn't. Maybe they hid them in a well. And so now, we're going to talk to Lopez, see if we can find that well, see if there's a well on this property. Hopefully they haven't filled it in. They probably filled it in.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm so much more friendly now.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
Si.
Just about.
I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa.
Oh,
If you last a siege without water.
well, that's true.
Great. So where is it?
How should I know?
What?
The well was covered over in the last century. It was
Oh,
dangerous.
for Pete's sake.
And you have no idea where it was?
None.
Oh, man.
Even before my grandfather's time.
Okay, but that's not
You
helpful.
must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard. So that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. How do we find it?
Yeah.
There might be a way.
Oh, no.
Let me think about it.
A divining rod. Let me guess. A divining rod.
Ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water.
I knew it.
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water.
Yeah, this is not
Even
real.
if it is meters beneath the ground.
Of course, neither the Templars.
You're not talking about water dousing,
Yep.
are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Yep.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Okay, let's...
I'm on the same side as George.
It must be a special stick.
Yes, yes, yes.
Why? Of hazel.
Okay, of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here.
Where?
That is hazel.
Which one? I don't. Okay. That's a pine tree. That's not hazel. Oh, there we go. Let's go over there. Lots of trees on this property. Ooh, there's another palm tree over there.
Find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Okay, hey, watch your language, George. Let's look around. There's other trees around, surely. I mean, there has to be, because this is a point-and-click adventure. Oh, what's that?
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Okay. Oh, there's a tree over here.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Ah. Did you find one? Oh, hey, I found one.
It was a thin, supple twig of hazel.
Okay. I guess we go back and talk to Lopez again. There we go, buddy. What do you say?
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Ooh. Guess who's got a divining rod?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y.
Yeah.
Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand tip is clear.
It's shocking that people still believe this, I have to admit.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Famous last words. Okay, is this a cutscene? I'm not having to do this. Fortunately. Okay, whew. He stopped there for a second. I was like, oh, am I going to actually have to do this? I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, whew. Come on, George, you can do it. George. Oh, I see. He's being methodical. Am I supposed to do something? I can't tell. He's just walking. This is very strange.
Senor Stobart, you've found something.
Yes?
This is where we find the secret of the Templars, hidden here for hundreds of years, lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
Yeah, maybe.
A tin can.
Oh.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
Okay.
Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash of the
Ooh.
confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody...
Oh, wow. Nope. So nobody even filled it in.
For a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
That's odd.
I could have fallen down that.
Yeah. Dangerous. Okay. Maybe tie it to a tree or something. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, let's go look at this weird, creepy lion head.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening.
Yeah, well.
One of the fangs is a separate piece.
Ooh, let's pull it.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I knew I was in danger.
Uh-oh. George, you're an idiot.
Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobart, are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
For now.
You gave me a scare.
You're not the only one.
Nice try, Templars. I wish that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I could rely on touch.
No,
I
that's...
just felt like a pitted stone.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
No, no, no. Let's see. What do we have that can work? Okay, this is stupid, but let's try this. Wow, is that going to work? I was thinking of just reflecting the sun in, but I also didn't. Well, huh.
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from it.
All right, well. Ooh.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed.
Aha. It does look that way, doesn't it? Maybe you should carry a flashlight around, George. You know?
Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket. As smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
Huh.
Now I knew what I was... And
Okay. So what do we have? What do we have? Maybe this weird key?
I slid the stone key into the lock. There were buttons that turned the dials.
Wait, let's see. So is this just trial and error, or is this? Oh, is this the scripture chapter and verses that they? Ooh, that made a different sound.
I must have made a mistake. The lock spun back to neutral and nearly took my fingers off. I was going to have to start from scratch again.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now. Try this one. Just trying to think what's... Oh, the center one's a button. Okay.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving.
Ooh.
Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
Okay. Well, let's keep trying. Oh, okay. Boy, Wait. By the way, I should point out here, what I'm trying to enter in is the Roman numerals that were in the church. Those are the only Roman numerals I have, and I have them in my actual physical notes. Thanks to my buddy, Reamsian. Okay, let's try again. Let's see. Oh, nope, hold on. I think, well, I don't know if it matters which direction we go, you know? Hold on. I'm looking for this one. No, that's not right. There we go. Is that it? Okay. Boy, am I glad I took notes. Let's see. Okay, so let's go. Next one. Looking for the big number here. There we go. And we need one. Hopefully it doesn't matter which direction you turn it, because I think I just screwed that up. I wouldn't like to have to do this again. I'm willing to do it though. Okay, that's it. Great. Okay, so that is clearly what's going on here. It's the it was the Roman numerals at the church. So we're going to the blank one again. And here we're going to 3. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we have the blank one and then 1. Boy, I tell you, especially these old school games, man, does taking notes make a huge difference. So that's right. Great. Yeah, you know, it's so funny. You think about how I really do like in modern games how a lot of games they will take notes for you and do a really good job. Jenny LeClue was a really, really good example of that. For 7 here. X on the top and 7 on the bottom. Nice. And then X on the top and 2 on the bottom. Yeah, some games do a really good job of taking notes for you that you can refer back to. I like that. It's a little bit like this game too, where like in this era of games, yep. And the final one is XX on the top. Yep, and V on the bottom. Yeah, and I think I mentioned this before. Just sometimes like those games, you have to decide which key to use, which is not... I mean, they finally figured it out, and that's really not a thing anymore. Is that it? Ooh, beep.
Oh, yes! That, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Okay, let's go. Good job, George. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Boy, that was a awkward cut.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess.
Hey.
I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
200 years, would there even still be skeletons left? I don't know.
George, welcome back.
Hey.
Come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
George is jealous.
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, George.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Huh.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
Yeah.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
Josh found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square.
Indeed.
A few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
Yep.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Yes, yes.
Not yet, but I'm sure.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you,
He's
Andre?
probably working at the museum.
Your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can
Yeah.
we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
Indeed.
He started it.
The Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar.
Huh.
He was describing the island of Britain.
Oh.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
Yeah.
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the
Oh. Huh.
Britain was a remote, unfriendly place inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It
Wait,
hasn't changed.
Blue painted. Hey.
Well, they stopped painting themselves blue.
What's Scotland, right?
Much.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria.
I
These
mean, it's not olive. Yeah, Scots. Yeah, exactly.
in the wars.
Barely recently?
Indeed.
I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English.
Well.
How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century.
Okay.
They might well have
It's all relative.
been as,
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland.
Oh.
Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, Joe.
Hey.
And it gets better.
Oh.
Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Templars.
Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars.
Oh. Well now.
Turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all
The tide, eh?
church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
Indeed.
Andre, you've been
What?
loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
Yeah.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
Yeah.
We'll see it through. Oh, and don't worry about us.
Why so hostile? What the hell? Sorry, I mean, what the heck? Okay. Well, I think as we scamper off to Scotland, that's a pretty good place to call it. Thanks for watching this playthrough of Broken Sword, Shadows of the Templars. Coming up next, we go to Scotland. Maybe we'll see the sights. I'll see you then.